this is a Lolo here, which means Grandpa, and he's driving me to the gas station to get diesel for the Pajero because that station is empty. So now I got to fill these containers. Oh, here, okay, yeah, that's better. Wow, long story, I'll explain later. Okay, so no diesel here either. I don't know where we're going now. The guy just told him another place to go. There's your classic 5-point turn in the middle of the road with no regard for coming traffic. He's gonna go back again, forward again, back again. And we're all just gonna sit here and wait for him to get done turning around in the middle of the road. And then very casually pull off. So, yeah, hopefully this station has diesel. If not, we'll go to the one at the garage where I'm gonna have them clean the fuel line. I figured out the problem. I was wondering why it was using so much fuel, and the reason is that the fuel recirculation system was pumping the fuel from my bottles here back into the tank. That's why the fuel level was going up as I drove. So now it's overflowing and it's coming back out again. So that's the guy. I don't even know if he's actually a driver. Like, this is a common taxi in this area, but I think he's just an old guy with the family tricycle out and about. And one of the last gas stations translated for him, letting him know that I was needing help getting fuel and stuff. So now this place does have diesel. So this is a third stop and they do have diesel. But yeah, I figured out why I was using so much fuel. It's filling back into the fuel tank, and now it's actually pouring out onto the road because it's overflowing now. That's the one I'm using to run the Pajero on right now. Okay, so now I'm going to use the filter actually to splice two pieces of hose together. Isn't there one straight? Straight? Yeah. I think for the multi-cab, they call it. Oppo. 120? Got our filter, 3/8 inch. Got our fuel. So now just hopefully get the Pajero back to that garage, and hopefully they can clean out that fuel line. That'd be amazing if we could get that done. That'd be the last repair in terms of fuel delivery issues. Okay, so because I'm already overfilling my fuel tank, I have a new idea. I'm going to run this hose from that filter, so connect there, and then the other end of the hose on the other side, and then into the fuel tank directly, so we can use that fuel that's already there. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. Holy smokes. Yikes. Yeah, I've dumped thousands of pesos unknowingly onto the road. Just had no idea. Okay, so these are gonna go in the car for later. And now I'm just gonna put this directly in there and head back to that mechanic shop. Beautiful, wouldn't you say? Let's fire her up and see what happens. Okay. Should probably put another clip on that too. So this would be a good backup system to keep in the car with you if you have one of these old pigs. I'm happy that's working. I'm gonna get to the mechanic shop. Yay. Yeah, and that film is definitely diesel fuel. On the back window. Here. So this is the... One is back from engine.
Return.
Return, yeah. One is return, one is the fuel line. Okay?
Return.
That's why we need compressor. Maybe we need to pull the door out, the panel. Oh yeah, I didn't reconnect that, did I? Well, that's working. I suspected I was running out of fuel, but no, that's absolutely not the case. Quite the opposite, I'm regenerating fuel. The tube is a steel tube that runs inside the frame, so nothing really to look at underneath as far as that goes. You're gonna drop the tank? Drop the.
We just drink a little bit. Water.
Do you want the bottle? I have bottle. Oh. Oh, okay.
We did a little bit, sir. Water. Sometimes diesel is one.
But it's not water. When I took the filter and tap, much black stuff. I think it's plugged, dirty. But we can check. Huh. That does look like water. I don't know. That's definitely water, huh? I know, that's not water. That's fuel. That's fuel. Mayo apple. Oh yeah, mayo apple, yeah.
What is it? What's this?
Plugged fuel line. The fuel line is no fuel to engine from the... Yeah, so now we're going to drain. As I said before, the tank is over full because I was actually refilling it from my bottles inside the vehicle. But so now we're going to drain about 10 liters or so, maybe 15 liters into that black container. And then remove the, I don't know what it's called, the fixture where the line out to the engine and the line in for recirculation come out of the fuel tank, and look at the intake filter, which I changed about 4 years ago. But the plug has to be, they just cleaned up the fuel line. Oh, there they go, not bad. They just cleaned up the fuel line and it looks okay. So the problem's got to be from inside the tank to that out tube at the top of the tank. Yeah, fun. Been covered in diesel for 2 days now. Yeah, I would have done this at Ray's house, but I don't have an air compressor, which could be another good purchase. But just one more thing on the list. never-ending list. So I'm going to replace this with a simpler version that doesn't have the water thing, because that doesn't work anyway. Plus I'm buying a clear water separator that I can see. Oh, okay, they have the same. Pila? Yeah, that's the same. Mm-hmm. Maybe the PAJERO is going to get a bath after this. It's included with some work. So it's 1,300. I'm going to put this back on and put that new filter after this and just keep an eye on it and see what it looks like, because I've got a bunch of filters coming in the mail. So I'm just going to get this home, and then from there I'll deal with the filter system.
Boy, kuhay pa jud be. Puno maghapon.
He's asking for the bucket to put underneath. This one?
Ah, saka niya. One jagan.
Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure how many liters we went through getting home that other night, but we spent about 2,000 pesos on fuel, and I couldn't figure out how it was burning so much fuel, but it wasn't. It was all recycling back into the tank, so it was filling up the fuel tank as we drove. Good news is it's not all lost. Most of it went into the fuel tank. I think it's probably been dumping out onto the road fairly recently. That's what I'd like to think anyway. On another note, doesn't look like much stuff is coming out with that fuel. That's been clean the whole time. So apparently the inside of the tank is okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh wow.
But I don't know if we have this kind of one.
Yeah. Why so bad? Like, what is this? Oh, that's silicone. Look. No, it's silicone. It's silicone.
I don't know what. Blocking the filter.
Yeah. Where the heck did that come from? Oh, wow. Yeah, that filter. That's weird. That's really weird. It's like someone just put a layer of silicone around the filter. Black silicone. Yeah, that's what I found in the filter. Oh man. Anyone out there explain that? Black silicone wrapped around the tank filter? Yeah, it's exactly what I found earlier today coming out of the filter. And that feels like rubber, silicone. Alright guys, I don't get it. Anyone explain that? He says the inside of the tank is clean. I believe him, of course. I just can't figure this out. That just... Look at this. It's like a balloon. It's like somebody put a black rubber balloon around the filter. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, that's the one I changed about three years ago.
Hello.
Okay, that's like some weird alien stuff there.
Wait.
Huh? Yeah, it's like new. It's okay now. Thank you. Good job. He says it's too dark to see the bottom of the tank, but he says the fuel is, all the fuel he sees looks clean. That's weird. How does a fuel filter get wrapped in black silicone? Like a rubber balloon, guys. How does that happen? And it looks like it's melting, or... What the heck is this, guys? Help. Help, help, help. Well, that'll certainly do it. Wow. Never would have guessed that one. I just thought the fuel line was plugged, or... Well, I didn't really have any other ideas. The fuel line was plugged with rust or dirt, or combination, or whatever. But an intake fuel filter wrapped in black material, that's a new one. They just blew it right off, and it's as good as new. Yeah, I knew I needed the air compressor to get this done. Don't see any fuel, but it's running. Change filter, no? This one? Yeah, we can see fuel there now. Well, I'm pretty confident with the rest of the fuel system now, except for that, what's going on in the tank. That's some weird stuff going on there. So maybe some of you pros out there can tell us, when this thing gets stuck down while running, is that telling you that the filter's plugged? I think so. That would make sense, because I've never seen it do that before. And also, it's not pumping fuel from the tank still. And we already tested with another filter, and the line is clear. So the problem at this point should be this very expensive guy right here. 1,300 pesos, about $25. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, that's still that silicone stuff. Wow. Okay. What the heck is that? Filter wrench made out of a motorcycle chain and galvanized pipe.
here.
Okay. Yeah, nothing very shocking there. What do you think? Okay or no?
Yes.
Don't know. Put a pre-filter there to protect the very expensive filter. 120 pesos, 1,300 pesos. Now what I suspect is there's lots of that black stuff floating around in the fuel tank, and I'll probably just have to occasionally pull that tank filter and clean it off. That's what I'm guessing, but at least I know exactly where to go now.
Yeah.
And there it goes, sticking down again.
Yeah.
Brand new filter.
Up. Where is the old one, sir? Big pump.
In Buena Vista. Maybe this is bad?
I think this is not the one.
It's not correct, huh? Yeah.
It's like when the engine running,
It should be up,
like
right? Yeah. Okay. So for now, maybe we just go here to here, yeah?
Yeah, temporary.
Just for now, yeah. Okay. Just to get home, yeah.
And then we
Replace
try
that
the old one.
old one, yeah. Okay.
We don't know if this is the factory defect or.
Yeah, yeah. Probably defect. Most likely.
Because this is not the normal function, sir. When the engines start running, going down.
Yeah.
It's not the.
Yeah, it looks very cheap too. Cheap. Huh? It's
Try to run off the old one. Balik. Oh, patian na boy, boy. Boy, patian na boy. Balik, boy. Patian, balik.
I guess they're going to include a car wash. So enjoy that one, buddy. This thing's crusty. She's like a pirate ship. All right, so yeah, the two issues are, for some reason, silicone coating the tank filter, and number two is that hand pump seems to be blocking. Maybe it's plugged up as well, but either way, I'm going to swap it out with the original. After cleaning, giving the original a good cleaning, then I'll swap it out. Boy, she hasn't had a... I don't remember the last time she had a car wash.
Did they put new filter?
Yeah, but that's not the problem. It's not the problem.
That's the problem.
The problem is the hand pump inside. We put a aftermarket, bad quality. So I'm going to put the original back and test again. Yeah, you can see that rainbow oil on the back window there. Yeah. I'll have to tip the guy something, but he's going to include a wash, so that's nice. Got some mountain mud there. Well, here we are driving perfectly normally. The fuel gauge is now below topped out full. That's nice to see. It was filling up as I was driving. I know I've said that a few times, but it's just kind of funny. Filling up as I was driving. Now it's going down because we've drained the tank, and I did use some to get here to the mechanic. And we're running on a fuel filter for a multi-cab, which is one of these little, I'll probably pass one, there's so many of them here. It's one of these little Suzuki, yeah, like that white one right there. It's a 3-cylinder, I think a 1.2 liter, maybe not even that big, but yeah, running normally now. So if I get stuck again, I know directly to open the fuel tank at the tank filter and clean that off. It's a locking tank, so people can't just open it and dump stuff in it. So it must be from a rotting, decomposing rubber material or something like that. Well, she certainly looks better than usual. The usual being caked with mud. Yeah, they did a good job. For old time's sake, spicy. Well, guys, you can guess the evening didn't turn out so well. PAJERO is not fixed. Basically want to set it on fire right now, to be honest.
So rudely.
Great job.
Great job.